Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. De Bruyne! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's managed to get free. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this fella, Upamecano, is remarkably forward-thinking for a centre-back. I really like the way he's proactive in everything he does, often stepping out of that defensive line and pressing people much further up the pitch. It's risky business, but he can handle it.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, there's a probing ball. Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball. He's on it, can he get away? He has found the way through. Can he finish? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lahm delivered. He's got tall. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Schlotterbeck. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rice driving, shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And they've got a throw. It's a promising position. Some really good ball movement. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Lahm could try cutting inside here. And it's Rice. Quick look, then plays it in. Locatelli. Neither side yet able to find the net. McAllister. Passing is crisp and sharp. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vieira. Rummenigge. Now it's Pelé. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pelé! Oh, that's nice. He's found the way. Pelé! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's a decent clearance. Cross to the back post. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out towards the flank. And it's Vieira. Van Dijk has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Vieira. Now it's Pelé. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played back in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Locatelli. Upamecano. Adeyemi. And it's McAllister. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rummenigge. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Hullet. And Hullet! It's off target and by quite a way.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Has a look and plays it forward. Adeyemi. Timber. And here's McAllister. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Now it's Pele. Now it's Rice. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! It's loose now and oh, he's been caught napping. This time surely. Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Good ball, good take. Oh, good read. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Arsenal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Adeyemi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Locatelli. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Hullet. Hullet, he's shifting through the gears here. Over to the left. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's there to retrieve it. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Adeyemi aimed beyond the defence. Rice. Arsenal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Kukçu gets over and intercepts. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And here's Kukçu. He's tried one! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a good-looking delivery. And he's there to... And the shot! And he's managed to get rid.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Timber made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Hullet. Van Nistelrooy, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's McAllister. Adeyemi. And now the breakaway. Now it's Pele. Rummenigge.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rummenigge. For Rice. He shifted it to the flank. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne. Now it's McAllister. Rice. Oh, good-looking ball. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. And here's Vieira. Shot could be on. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
After 84 minutes is number 13, Mikael Silvestre. Substitution on the field, number 15, Adeyemi. Number 20, McAllister. Coming on the field, number 7, Hazard. Number 17, Vitinha. Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Bergkamp. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's De Bruyne. Caresses it through. Hazard! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
2 added minutes.
2 minutes to be added on. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's been cut out, well played. Van Nistelrooy. Distributed tidily. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hazard. He's had a shot! And with that, the final whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. The action has already started. Mbappe playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark.
Terrific header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited.
There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rummenigge proves just a little bit too strong. Mbappe! Pele. It's Fernando Torres. Played out to the right. Now it's Bale. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Rice.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Rice. Vieira. And it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. He's having a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Bale. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, good spread. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a promising position. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Bale, it's Bale! Decent hit and on target. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Serginho. Showing great feet there. He has found the way through. Deep cross, he rises! And it's a goal! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Adams.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Rice. Vieira. Spread out to the left. And here's Hullet. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Rice. And that was very necessary. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Torres. Played into space out wide. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Now it's Hullet. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here's Bale. Vieira. Rice. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. And here's Hullet. Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Torres. Hullet could move up a gear here. Hullet on a charge down the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the keeper beats it away. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Fernando Torres. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bale receives it in a wide position. In again. And back out it comes. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And they can counter here, and he's managed to get free. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pinches it off him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's put paid to a promising move. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Hullet. Vieira gets into a good position. In towards the back stick. And he's heaved it away. Oh, what has happened here?
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9.
Arsenal choosing
Mbappe.
to make the first change.
Number 15. Hullet. Number 17.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start
Number
taking
41.
risks. They may well be happy
Right.
just to level this.
Number 4.
Pele.
Vieira.
Oh, this is a very good
Coming
run.
on the field. Number
There's a
21.
beautiful simplicity about this
Shevchenko.
contest. Willing
Number
running on
10.
one side,
Bergkamp.
dogged defence on the
Number
other.
7. Pepe.
Lahm picks it up out wide.
Morgan Rogers.
Bergkamp
Number
applies the
22.
finish!
Zola.
Oh, he's hit the bar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Serginho wriggles his way through. Neymar takes a look up. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And this is Torres. Oh, there's a probing ball. Zola. Now it's Shevchenko. It's a promising position. Aimed beyond the defence. That's been drilled in. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Neymar. Pele. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Torres. Closing in on goal. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Schneider. Shot. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pele. Serginho. So what can they make of this? And it's Kaka. He can run onto that. He's being urged to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Passing nice and neat. Good ball, good take. Chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Can he finish? They've scored! They have stolen level at the last! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
There will be 3
Well,
minutes
that
added
might be
time.
that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Bergkamp. Played in deep. He gets big. Oh, surely that deserved it. So that's it. It is all over. So it's ended all square. Both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. The action has already started. And here's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge finds himself offside. Rummenigge. Vieira. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So, a breakthrough already. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's cause for mild irritation. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a promising position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Quality ball. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Super save by Livakovic. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cleared without complication. Here comes the cross. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Saka. Arsenal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Xavi Alonso. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's picked it up out wide. Plays it in low, and that should get the job done.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That's a sharp pass. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. Aimed in towards the centre. And now they can spring out of defence. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. It's gone for a throw-in. Rice. Rummenigge. And here's Hullet. And here's Neymar. There's the delivery. And the shot! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Pedri wins the duel this time. Xavi Alonso. Now Howson. Bebeto. Bebeto will not... That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And it's Xavi Alonso. Rummenigge in the hunt and looking threatening. Distributed tidily. Yamal. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Vieira. Arsenal finding their passes. Nicely weighted ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Spread it left. Neymar. Rummenigge, who's set up one goal so far.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Takes a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen.
First half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Arsenal are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And the game has already resumed here. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Rice. Passes short and sharp. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Neymar. Big chance! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! A finish right from the top draw. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Out towards the flank. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
The attendance for this
Well,
match
the defence
was
proved
62,000.
infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. Hit into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Yes! And they are cruising away. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 4, Vieira.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here. Spread out to the left. Kvaratskhelia stood up well to him there. Vieira. Neymar. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Oh, it's Bebeto looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And the counter is on. Vieira. Neymar. And it's Pedri. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, that's a waste.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 15, Hullet. Number 22, Neymar. Number 41, Rice.
Chooses to go cross-field. Lam. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Bergkamp. Number 77.
That little bit of skill has got him a great chance! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And this is Bergkamp. That has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the finish! He scores! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Still trying to make a game of this. Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Bebeto. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's being urged to shoot. Cleared without hesitation.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal get their fourth corner. Zola plays it short. Oh, that's neat.
That was
Saka.
lovely, that.
Oh, that's nice. Kaká. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Saka. And it's Neymar. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to
There will be
negate
5
his
minutes
influence,
added
and it looks
time.
like whatever it takes.
Zanetti. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Saka. Kimmich. And it's Neymar. Saka. Looking for options for movement. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal pretty much in utopia. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
He's in a great position here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Looking for options for movement. And here's Mbappe, played out wide, across the Curta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when...
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Hullet. And it's Hullet. And he's chosen to go back. It's a good spell of possession, this. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, that is a nice touch. He's shifting through the... Drive! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's found a way through. Bellingham. Shot a goal! And he's there to belt it away. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. No, that's been intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's an imaginative pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. Conte. Cannavaro. Barcelona finding their passes. Mbappe powering forward here. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pele. And it's Hullet, played out to the left flank. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And here's Bellingham. Fires it in low. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Conte. Mbappe. And a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Yeah. Pele. And it's Lam. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, super ball! Pele proves just a little bit too strong. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away.
Such good technique.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Pele can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Costa Curta. Now it's Mbappe. Pele. Mbappe. Now it's Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And it's Bellingham. And here's Cruyff. Oh, shot, surely! Oh, it's hit the post! Bullet.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. An instinctive delivery. Keeper's dealt with that. Bellingham. And he's there's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. He's picked his way through. Crossing rises! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Vieira. Now it's Pele. And it's made its way to him. And they win it back again. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe! He's tried one! Great effort, but no way through.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi, and it's Shevchenko. And here's Kaka. Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And this is Messi, and this is Cruyff. And he's got the beating of his man. Chance for a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Lam. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Shevchenko must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Messi. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's only too happy to take that back. Can he get on the end of this? And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Cruyff. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Shevchenko. And the finish! It's there! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only
Real chance! It's a goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move. And that's that. Arsenal perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Arsenal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Flamengo have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Now it's on the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Rice gets it away. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. And that should get the job done. Pedri. Great ball, and he's in here. Van Basten! That was probably asking just too much. Now it's Pelé. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a promising position. Zanetti made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. It's Dembele! Oh, he's been caught napping. And that has sent him sprawling. Guti with the short one. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Oh, this looks sharp. Good running, strong and purposeful. And no, he's seen through all of that. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Hakimi pokes it out wide. Flamengo ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Rummenigge. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Lahm has it out wide and in space. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's whipped it. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Lahm. Oh, he's playing. Can he finish? Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Moved on forwards. Zanetti. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Crossed in early. He gets big. Vieira.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Vieira. And it's Rice. Driving forward. Now it's Pelé. And the shot's off. Pelé! Out to the left it goes. Rice.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rice wins the duel this time. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Baresi. Rijkaard. And Zanetti. Now it's Dembele. Well, that looks a decent ball. Zanetti receives it in a wide position. Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up. Distributed tidily. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's picked it up out wide. Messi's cross. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Vieira. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this. And I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And the shots! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Arsenal have their second corner now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lahm proves just a little bit too strong. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, third corner of the game. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Lahm, foot in. Lahm has it in a wide position. Out of play for a goal kick. Guti. Now it's Messi. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Messi.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's shifting through the gears here. Deep cross. Cleared away. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. 60 minutes played. Good ball, good take. Now it's Pelé, looking for options for movement. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Van Basten. Shoots! He has done it!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Camisa 17. Substituição em andamento.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Kaka.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Flamengo looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Shevchenko. And here's Shevchenko.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Dembele gets into a good position. Now it's Messi. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That has not gone well. Van de Ven. And it's Pedri.
Oh, great feat, that.
Dembele. Dembele touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Messi. He slings it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Big chance!
Flamengo really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Aimed beyond the defence. And that should get the job done.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Camisa 22.
Header comes in! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rijkaard.
3 minutos de acréscimo.
Hazard in acres of space out wide. And he's managed to get free. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Van Dijk. Can he get on the end of this? Shot a goal! And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Pedimos sua atenção para as informações fornecidas pela
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense.
He's had a shot! Danger averted for now. And he's forced to go back. Costa Curta. And here's Figo. It's a good spell of possession, this. And Torres! And it's hoisted clear.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Played out towards the right wing. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's a key interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Figo providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bastoni. Figo. Now it's Figo. Figo going face-to-face with his great rival. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Bale. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. He's got away. Lovely feet. Rice. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Point-blank header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Van Dijk certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Davids. Adams. Half an hour played now. Xabi Alonso. That's a nicely shaped ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long...
Figo! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Oh, good-looking ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, well played, well played. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes short and sharp. Vigo. Now Davids. Over to the left. Pele does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Hullet. Oh, that's nice. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, good ball. That's a good ball out wide. Larmed and up he goes! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Pass is just off target. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Arsenal sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Bale pinches it off him. Shot could be a shoots! And he's following up! Oh, he's fallen kindly here! And it's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a